Hi everybody, and welcome to episode 26 of FortressCraft Evolved Season 2 64-bit mode survival. And I've just been reading the official forum boards on the new updates that were posted on December 6th, and there's going to be quite a nice few bits coming out. So if you're interested to find out what they are, do go read them, and you know, hopefully everything will be enjoyable. Now, where were we on our gameplay? Because it's been a few days since I recorded things. As you can see, we've got power going, we've got the manufacturing plant going, and I believe we were building the T2 gun. Now currently at this level we haven't got the T2 gun because we haven't got the nickel, the titanium or the lithium coming in, but we do have some of them built. So we are going to check to see what we've got in here, because we were doing a lot in there, but obviously we haven't got that much in there. And we have obviously got our copper and our nickel and our copper and our tin coming through, and we have got our coal coming through, I believe. Yes, and that is all going well and nice. So let's go and have a look at our lower end of the mining operation that we got. I know we're working on iron to build more conveyor belts, as you can see. Now it looks like they're half sunken in, but no worries, we will get this going and take this. Okay, obviously you can see we've got no direct power here. We are using coal, which actually I'll find a bit better for when we go down deeper. Let's go and get our lithium. See, now lithium is going quite nicely. We do need to make a cutter head for it, and again we do have coal. We've only got one coal in there. I'm going to put the rest of that coal in and we'll get some more coal out. And I believe we have got all the way past down the coal caverns. I believe we had it all sorted out down here. Yeah, there you go, there's the coal caverns, look, you can see coming along. There we go, around and down. Right, so we're past the coal caverns there. I think we was working to find out where our main cavern was, because we didn't find it. This is coal. Yes, we actually, I think, found something. This is what was this? Was this nickel? Yeah, that was nickel. So we're gonna take the nickel, because obviously we want nickel, and obviously we've got to get back up. Now again, don't forget, when you're down this deep, you will need to make sure you have enough power to get back up. Otherwise you're going to struggle a bit. You know, you're going to keep getting hypothermia and dying and stuff like that, you know. So it's just nice to make sure that you have got the necessary bits and pieces. Now obviously we'll have to get some more light down here. Now we did find a cavern in our earlier locations, but obviously I've seemed to have again lost them. God, that's gone right down to hypothermia there. Yeah, I think I went the wrong way there. So I'm just going to hopefully get back. No, I'm going to die, I think. Yeah, I'm going to die. Oh well, we're back up here, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so let's get our nickel bars in. Okay, so you can grab that. Yeah, because I know we found titanium as well. And we definitely got lithium. So I'm going to have a look and see what it is for the drills. See, we haven't even got a basic drill there. We've got iron and stuff. It's now getting to the point that we might consider getting a secondary smelter going, but not too sure on that yet. So it's going to be one of those boring episodes, I believe, because we are going to be going and getting the bits and pieces that we need. So we're going to go and concentrate on lithium for the time being, because if we can get that, what I'm going to do is, because we're not really using the iron drill head at the moment, I'm going to take out the enhanced drill head of the iron and I'm going to put it in the lithium, okay, because that's the first one that we need. Let's go and shove this in lithium. So you can see that we've got a lot more coming in. And I want to go and look for this cave that we did. I don't know if we had any tools or anything or any machines. But we did find that lovely nickel. So I'm just wondering, what have I got? I've got the macerator. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to put the macerator down. So I know how to get to the caves, I think. Now. Go down here. Let's... ouch. let me think. I believe when we can see vision, it's not that way. Is it this way? Is that to the cave system? Yes, you can see the big cave system there. So what I'm going to do, because this is the coal and this is where I want to hit, is it's the only machine that I've got currently at the moment. I'm going to stick this machine down here, okay, and I know it's not going to be that much useful, but we're going to go back up. We're going to have a look, just make sure we're at the right depth. Now this depth is 307, so when I get to that tunnel where we were before, okay, I want to be able to make sure, I think if we go this way, yes, this is the titanium way. Right, okay, that's been filled in. It's a bugger. Right, this is where we've got to slightly dig out a little bit, I think. I'll have to come and sort this out here. So we go up there. Like I said, I don't want to keep dying. Finally got it there. See how long it takes to get up and down, even with decent stairs, you know. So let's go to our hub. We've got a better drill head in there. No, we haven't. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be going down the stairs. We're going to go to 307 and we're going to hopefully look for our macerator. Now I said hopefully because at the end of the day we're only looking for one item and that can be a bit tricky to find, but we will do it, you know, because we are good explorers now. Right, so here we go, 216. So really want to fly through this. So we're now going to the point of where we're going to get a bit more research in for 305, 6, 7. So we're on the right level here. So this is where we want to go. I mean, our nickel is down there. Yeah. So what we need to do now is press K, which gives us our hollow base. I don't know if you can see it very well in the green light. I mean, it's 310 shouldn't be too difficult. Let's go this way, just so we can get away from the green light, because doing stuff in green light doesn't always help. See, you can see the hollow base up there, but what we're looking for is a tiny, tiny little dot. And to be honest, I'm not sure if it's going to work. No, I don't think it's going to work this way. We just haven't got enough bits and pieces to to find the base that we want. We'll keep it on there. Well, what we'll have to do is we'll have to go back up. We know where we're going. We'll keep the hollow base on. Because you can see that there's been some more bits added onto the hollow base. So we'll just have a look at it. So you can see Pyro is doing a lot of generation at the moment. Solar power is not doing anything. Turbine isn't doing anything. And the PTG count, we've got, I think, about 9 or something in 5. Yeah. And you know, we're not doing too bad. We're not doing too bad at all. But first of all, let's get to this level, this level here where we are, and of course we're going to get stuck, aren't we? So there's those. So let's just get back up here. So what we're going to do is, because we don't want to lose the stuff that we want, and we do know it's kind of down here. Okay. So we're gonna have to make more stairs. Okay. So we're going to have the right amount of stuff. To just get around this hollow base. Let's turn the hollow base off, because we're not doing it. We're not finding it. So we're just going to let that go and carry on at the moment. Like I said, this is the difficult part. Even with suit power on, it can be very, very difficult. And this is only one way. I prefer digging stairs down like this. You can find a lot of stuff. Let's go and check on our lithium, see how we're doing. Okay, 84. I need to have titanium. Oops. Let's get that there and that there. Okay. what we need to do is at this juncture here, yeah, is we just need to dig this out. It's just best to dig it. Now what I'm going to think about doing is we're going to have to get some stairs going down properly here again, just to get past the cold level. Because we get hypothermia quite quickly, but there's nothing that you can do about that because of the way the game has been done. But it's just time consuming when you are trying to get the game going. And as you can see, it's already eaten away our power. So there's no way you're going to stay in here long term unless you're properly set up, and I mean proper set up. So we're going to take these, empty that, because that'll fill up quite quickly. So here we go, look. So what we're going to have to be doing is, as we're digging these stairs down, we are going to have to put torches down bit by bit. One, so we can see where we're going, and two, just to get through this cold. Now obviously as soon as you start getting through the cold, you will have a little bit more reassurance of where you're going to go and stuff like that. Now in the next update you will be able to search for Pacific ores, so that's going to be tremendously helpful. Because then we can just say, right, okay, we're missing gold, we're missing nickel, let's go and make the ping objective for it, yeah, and then let's just go look for that and not have to worry too much about it. Right, okay, so we're past the danger zone, the first danger zone. Okay. So we've got more candles along here, more torches. Seems to have got hypothermia a little bit more again. I'd like to get past this level quickly. Now this is a trick I'm going to try and do. I don't know if it's going to work because it won't work if I keep doing that. I can get past these coal caverns. I don't think it's going to work to be honest. I'm just too far gone. Okay, so we're still not getting past there and finding our nice big cave system. So actually what I'm going to try and do, because I know we're near the cave system on the other side, and you can see distances, you can see bits and pieces at a distance, is I'm going to try take 10 of these down. I'm going to go to where the macerator is in the gold cave. Then we're going to come back up and we're going to see if we can find it again. And if we can't find it again, we're going to have to keep going down. Let me just check something. You know what, I'm going to try something. The cavern is big, so we're going to try and ping air. Right, so this is our the system that we're working down to. This is where we know where that big nickel is. And this is where we want to get to. Just have it on the other side for now. Always good to try and light your way and just see where you're going. Right, now this is the 310. Yeah, this was where it wasn't working, and we need to fill the floor in so it's level here. I don't want to go off there. A level floor to walk on, not a non-level floor. Right, now we know at this point somewhere near us is a cave, a big cave. So we're going to ping air. You can see we've got quite a few bits of air around. But are they our big cave? And to tell you the truth, I honestly don't know, because that's air, that's all air there. That's a huge cavern there. I don't think it is, because this is our nickel, look. There's air there. This is all our nickel. This is the problem, you see. So we've got no north, south, east and west. We used to be able to ping machine. So it's a bit disappointing that we can't ping machine now. So okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back up and we're going to go and put in a conveyor belt, and then we're going to go and find a hollow base. Oh no, that's the wrong way. I know that's the wrong way. Past this. Right, so this is our steps down here that we are doing. I don't know where the hole is to drop down now. Okay, there's the shaft. There's a second shaft. Ouch. Here's our macerator. So what I'm going to do is, hopefully it may or may not work, I'm just going to put in a line of conveyor belts. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it gives us a line, yeah, just to, so that when we wander off we can. I just hope that somewhere over there it's going to be our direction. Okay, so we can get tremendously lost here. Ouch, that hurt. Okay, I can't see a damn thing now. Okay, so we're dead again. So this time again we're going to go down to where our coal is. If need be, we're going to go and check on the nickel as well, because that should be coming up for us. Yeah, we've got 100 there. Lithium. Right, now I'm going to put on the hollow base. Okay, and you can see, if you look down, there's nothing there for us to find at the moment. But if you look up, you can see some lines. So hopefully, when we get past this bit and we have a look around and we keep looking down, we should off in the distance be able to see a conveyor belt, you know, with the macerator on it. Let's get to the right level, which is 307, so about here is about right. So can we see anything? Yes. Can you see it? Can you see that tiny little line, look, in the distance? Yeah, that's our cavern. That's where we want to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this a new junction. So let's hopefully this is not going to be dug out too badly. Yeah. And what we're going to do now is we're just going to dig this, let's say to about here. Yeah, that's roughly in line, and we're going to go towards it. So instead of seeing a little dot, which is practically impossible to see anyway, right, we have now made ourselves a line that we can see. Let's keep it level, and you can see now that we are going towards or around, because obviously you're going to find other seams. Okay, so we've got tin there as well. Sure where this is going to come out of. We can see it is, I think it's going to come out just above us, so we're actually going to dig up a little bit. I think that's the level there. Yeah, it looks like it. And look at that, we've got our gold and our lithium and all the nice goody bits and pieces. So what I can do now is I can take these away because we have found them where we wanted to go. We can turn K off, take this away, and then what we need to do is to turn around and say, right, this is where we come straight down, and we are going off in this direction, and we're going to put a torch down there so that we know. Okay, so we'll just make this a little bit more friendly. Yeah. This is why you need lots and lots of coal, not because of fuel, but because you need to have it for torches. As you can see, we're out of torches. So where are we? So this is now our main access, so we can block this off here because we don't want to go that way. Yeah, and we can widen that a little bit. Yeah, we're going to take a little bit of coal, not too much. Put one in the corner here. Okay, so we can start seeing that we got something there, yeah? So now we're going to go back up. We're going to go and visit our bits and pieces. We're going to make our stairs really nice and long one of these days and fit lifts in, and because this I don't like this turning around. There's not much more I can do at the moment. We can make it a bit better later on. At the moment it's just to get everything back up and running. Okay. There we go. So finding those, that's okay, that's all well and good. We've got some more bits and pieces here. Let's go and see how we're doing. Have we got enough in the storage? No, we haven't. What about an ore extractor? No, because we've not got iron coming in. The T2 gun is not ready yet. So we are getting there. Not getting there as fast as I want, but we're going to put some iron in. Get the iron going. Because we can, I think, we need to make another hopper. Or do we need to make another hopper? 0 coal in there. Not going to get me on hypothermia at the top. Get rid of that. No, we don't need that anymore. Okay, because we are being powered. So what I'm going to do is, what's this set on? This is set on to remove only. So because we need now to keep more stuff going, I'm going to put that on. You're going to see it sort of evens out. So what we're going to do is we're going to put in, what have we got there? Lithium. Yeah, we're going to put in lithium. Okay, I'm going to put in more lithium there. Oh well, that looks like iron went in there. Okay, so we can get it's starting to space out. So when this one empties, this one will start filling up, okay, and it will go through the smelter. But ideally what I want is 2 smelters coming into it, but that will be after we've got the T2 gun. Whoops, lazy, wrong way. So let's have a look, see what we got. Nickel's coming. So we need to go and work on our iron conveyor belt, because that's the next one that we are working on. So we'll go and work on that for a little bit. Let's just go down and get more lithium. It won't take us long. Because we want to keep this running. Let's go back up. So here's our iron. I'm going to put in a light there. Okay, so we still got a fair old bit to go, but not much. And we have to decide where we're going to go from here. I think, did I hollow it? Yeah, we hollowed it all the way out there. This will be nice once it's done, because then we'll have 3 lots of ore coming for us. Now obviously if your iron is nearer than what mine is, you'll be saying, yes, I've done it. So this is like really gonna be a long haul, but once it's going, it's gonna be really nice. So I all hope you're doing well, you know. Your bases and stuff like that are working out quite nicely, and you know, put some pictures up and some links. Let's have a look at some other people's. So how are we doing on 38? Right, so let's see what we got in here. Okay, where were we looking at? The B2 gun. Okay, so we still need more lithium. Let's put lithium in that one, and in that one. Okay, how are we doing on iron? Obviously we need another ore extractor. Right, okay, so we've got enough for an ore extractor. What about... Okay, so we're short on tin and iron. So where were we going to next? What does a T2 gun need? Nickel, lithium and titanium. Okay. Nickel's nearly done. So let's go and make the titanium, but I want to look at something else on the power. I want to look at the power. That's a lot. That is a lot, but that will be useful for us. Lithium, 128 bars of lithium. Yeah, in hard mode it's a lot. Right, so let's make another ore extractor, because that will give us one. About the drills, how are we doing on the drills? Basic drill. Yeah, still do some more on that. I'd rather have them all going at very basics than the power supplies. Okay, so it looks like it's a little bit slow here. Obviously we can improve that by putting on more pyros. Not too worried about it at the moment, because it is still generating. to that. Right, I'm going to quickly grab my torches, if I can. Hopefully I won't die very quickly. These torches are valuable in hard mode, by the way. At 5 coal a unit, you do want to save them. So we can block this off. So we don't go down there. Okay, and then we can carry on down here to where our bits and pieces were. I think at a later on, because we've got a long tunnel here, we will try and re-dig this section out. Right, so this is where our coal is. Here, I've noticed an ore here. This is another section. Okay, so this is nickel. Looks like nickel and tin together. And this is our gold. Now, we've got, not sure if we found the titanium. Coal, that's nickel, I can see that's nickel. Titanium was. Coal. It's not tin, I think. It's tin. Seen a square hole before in a cave. Interesting. Put it on the coal. On the gold, sorry. going to take a little bit of nickel back. Don't need much. Yeah. Gold gives us the next part, which is going to be for our what is it, ore stuff. Is that, yeah, that's the titanium down there. So what we've got to remember is we've got to go this way out, for the way out, because we've blocked all the other stairs off. Let's do a bit more out, because like I said, don't forget you are going to have monsters that are going to block tunnels off and stuff like that, so do be aware of that. You know, it's just more rubbish, but more chance of making nicer looking floors and size and buildings for when we get around to that piece. And obviously you can see tons and tons of coal. What we've got to do is get this bit right here. I'm stuck. Get up, hypothermia. Let it be. Stand on a torch, stand on a torch. Burn, 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 burn. Get me back, get me back. No, no, give me light. Oh, bugger. Bugger, bugger, bugger. Right, let's see how we're doing. First of all, no, our extractor's not ready. Our general, we've got that copper. Lasers, yeah, we've got those. Right, okay, so B2 gun. So we still haven't got enough lithium in, nor enough nickel. Now you can see, because we're putting in double the amount now, yeah, that it's using up a lot more power. Okay, so you've got to remember now to be a bit more careful and just watch your generation, your generators, okay? Because you can see it's straining a lot. You can hear the difference. Yeah, if you look at these are straining. You know, they're not going too bad. They're not going too bad at the top, but you can see that they are being. If we look at, if we take this window out and this window out, you can see that's transferring. That's transferring, yeah. So it might be an idea to put in another pyro generator, because that is going quite quickly, you see. So let's put our glass back. I don't think I've got another generator. Oh, I have got another generator. Okay, so we can put another generator here. Yeah. The problem being with that is we don't have enough ore. Okay, so what we need to do, I think, is take this one off here. This is why I built the stairs down. And I'm going to put another gyro generator there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to stick a hopper there. Okay, and then that will fill up with coal. Make sure we've got the pyro generator in the right way. Is it on the right side? Is it going to fit? It will do. I know it will do. Okay, so we'll have a hopper down there and conveyor belt, and that will fill the bottom, and it will give it a boost. Okay, because that's what we're going to need at the moment. But it's going okay, but we need to give it a boost. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the episode here. I'm going to check how we're doing on here, just to see how we're going. And I've got that nickel and stuff. Right, so you can see that we've got the lithium and the nickel for the T2 gun. So all we need now is the titanium, and that's 24 units. Yeah, and that should take us to the next episode. Yeah, where we should just go down and mine it all. We should hopefully have the T2 gun built. Yeah, and once we got the T2 gun built, that means we can rearrange this section here, which is basically, I want to move this away. Okay, so it's not right on the solar panel, because it's just annoying being so close there. Okay, and we need to move the manufacturing plant as well, because the manufacturing plant we can actually move anywhere we want as long as we got it next to power. And I was actually thinking of putting the manufacturing plant here, because it just looks so much more enjoyable there. So yeah, we're gonna get that one going. Okay, so I will, like I said, end it here. You can see it's speeding up, it's not got enough in. Well, before I end the episode, let's get some more stuff in there. Okay, let's get some iron in, because we're always wanting iron. Okay, let's shove iron in that one as well. Shove iron in there. Okay, so that means you can hear the strain now. Yeah, and you can see it's also going slower. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode as much as what I have. If you have, don't forget to leave a like or a hate. I don't mind, you know. And just let us know what you generally think. Any tips that you've got for improving the base, or anything you'd like the devs to know about, or any questions you've got for the devs, I can always post them on the forum. Say, hey look, my viewer's got this question. You know, so just bring it, just be interactive and let's get this going, because I can see FortressCraft being a very good game in the future, as long as the devs keep listening to us, which they do, and they listen to the players, and everything like that, I can see it becoming a very, very good and interactive game, which, you know, will be very, very, could even rival Minecraft. Okay, I just decided to rebuild those stairs. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope everybody's having a good holiday and good Christmas, and everybody's good for Christmas and everything. So have fun, stay safe. We'll see you in episode 27, I believe it will be, where we will concentrate on getting the titanium to finish the T2 gun. Bye for now.